fake Facebook man, posting lies about my life which no one else can. Filters on my face to disguise my age, show money that I don't have. There's words on my page. Why don't you come and join my team? It's called living the fake Facebook live dream. If they post a pic of me deep clean, but it's pizza and burgers for dinner, you know what I mean. A snapshot of vacations that I got no money to take. Send you one of my sports cars, you know that it's a fake. Got my love loaded up with things that aren't even true. Pretending on Facebook is my thing too. Yeah, 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 yeah.
2,000 friends, which I've never done met. A pic of my lunch is what you're gonna get. I heard a post of your baby, say it's one darn cute kid. But I lied, cause it's ugly, that's called an online fib. I talk about success in my job and the pending promotion, but in reality it's a psych, cause I got a demotion.
Only the fake Facebook man, posting lies about my life which no one else can. Filters on my face to disguise my age, show money that I don't have. There's words on my page. Why don't you come and join my team? It's called living a fake Facebook live dream.
You block me on Facebook without a judge, jury, or trial. I'll be creeping you the next day with a shiny new profile. See a pic of my family? Yeah, we're having a good time. Well, the joke's on you. We have not talked in 8 months or 9. I'll tell you about the weather and the stuff you don't need to know. I'll fake a good illness so the sympathy will grow. I'll ask you to donate to my made-up cause and post selfies on the daily. That ain't breaking no laws. So don't judge the life of the fake Facebook man, pretending to be happy like no one else can. All right, Mr. Kinsman.
Hey, how you doing there, Klomper?
I am doing really good, and I want to tell you about something that happened in my house today.
What happened in your house today? What'd you do?
Okay, so I'm known as a really clean, probably to the extreme, a clean person. Okay. My house is always clean, but today I went to go do the laundry. It goes through the washing machine. Then I go to put it in the dryer.
Yeah,
the dryer is not working. So I hung up my clothes everywhere, like throughout the whole house. Couldn't put it outside because it's raining. Hung it out throughout the whole house. So my son, my youngest guy, Aiden, who's 12, comes here, always sees the house clean, seeing clothes everywhere. And he's like, what's happening here? And
thought there was something wrong, right? The cleaning fairy has been fired.
Yeah, so he's not used to this chaos here. So yeah, he Dad gets to be messy one day a year. That's okay, right?
That's right. I'm messy all days of the year. I usually clean up the last 10 minutes before people come over.
Really, yeah. So if you invite me over, say for 8:30 at 8:20, you're throwing things underneath the bed, the couch.
That's right. Yeah, do not open the closet, whatever you do. Right. All barrels out of the closets. But
there we go.
Yes.
Hello, a couple hellos for you.
Yes, hello, Selena. Hello, Lori.
Yeah.
Selena says hi, guys. Again, Selena, Lori, always tuning in. There's Brenda. Hello, Brenda. Amanda says, oh, hola, boys. Hola. And Janice, hey, McClomp and Mr. Kins, I have your brush and pail ready to scrub my RV. I think she's implying she's going to win the Bell contest at the Park Road Square.
That's right.
We come and clean someone's vehicle and award them a $300 in-store credit to Bell.
That's right.
And there's Sarah.
And Sarah filled out a ballot too, Kinsman. So like
she did. She was there right after we left. She sent a message saying, "Are you guys still there?" I said, "No, we just left," but she was still there. And yes, the ballot drum is always there right up until draw time. So you can drop in there anytime and fill out a ballot. And there's Donna R. Scott, the mother of one of my high school buddies, my public school buddies. Jeff tunes in from the GTA. Great. Love Donna.
Doesn't matter if I win or not. You still have to go over and clean it there, Kinsman.
Okay. Well, you know what? Janice has invited us over to check out her brand new RV that she picked up.
All right. So good segue, because we want to talk about our friends at Timmins RV and Kinsman. Check it out. I went over to their webpage today. Check out this beauty right here.
Yeah, the 360-degree tour. This is the beauty part of Timmins RV. You can shop and browse every bit of the inventory lot online at timminsrv.com. And we're looking at a brand new, it's a 2021 Passport travel trailer by Keystone. Sleeps 8, bunks for the kids, walk around queen size bed, also one slide out. The price for this bad boy, are you ready for this? Look at the amenities in this. You're thinking thousands bi-weekly. No, $185.40. $185 is, yes, cheaper than my Nissan payment every 2 weeks for this beautiful luxury. And that includes your freight, your PDI, which is the pre-delivery inspection, and all the admin fees. Comes with, can I go through this? This is what this trailer comes with, this RV. Flush toilet, shower and tub, dual 20-pound propane tanks, owner's manual included, pre-wired for satellite, LED lighting throughout, USB plugs, appliances. You've got 3-burner stoves, a microwave, single sink, television, outside kitchen. And again, $185.40 bi-weekly. You can't beat these prices. In fact, this one that we're looking at now has been shaved $7,000 from when you were looking at it just 2 months ago. And how about this? If you, let's say you wanted this travel trailer and this RV, you call them now at 705-264-7837. And within 24 to 48 hours, they will have you confirmed, and they will confirm that you've called and set you up for an appointment. So there you go. Contact them today, timminsrv.com.
And, you know, we've heard feedback from a few different people now who went over there. They invested in an RV. They're having the time of their lives. They're traveling across the province, enjoying life in style. No invites for you and I yet, by the way, but nonetheless, you know, family first, but friends should be second. And, you know, you and I want to hop in one of these bad boys and enjoy life like they are.
Well, that's right. And one of our viewers, Janice, the McKeans and Vickers. Let me just find Janice's comment here. I asked what kind of hospitality you get at Timmins RV, and let me just go find. Let me find the message here. Here she is. She says, and by the way, they just came back from Sudbury from using their RV for their first main weekend away, which she says was awesome. Said it was hard getting back into home life after the RV transition. But here's what she says. She says, here's the extras that they got. They got some free chairs from Timmins RV with side tables attached with cup holders, and they also tossed in $450 worth of free camping at local parks with their purchase. So that's why you'll see Janice out and about on the weekend. I'm jealous. We're living vicariously through Janice and her family, and the travel routes that await with the Timmins RV trailer, the RV that they picked up, which is pretty darn close to that one that we're looking at right now. That's a 21 Passport travel trailer, Keystone RV. Can't beat it.
And look at this, Kinsman, Robin Allen. Timmins RV is awesome. They have been good helping us fix our camper.
That's right. They also have the cheapest propane in the entire city. And you can also dump your RV waste. They've got a dump station right on site.
Yeah. And Amanda says maybe it's time to trade in the 2013, which they do. They will get. I know someone who went there and they had a very old trailer and they gave them like max price for it, like double than what they thought they were going to get.
They don't lose their value. Like vehicles off the lot, they lose their depreciation value. travel trailers and RVs always have a good resale value. So if you've got a half decent one, still in great shape, you're going to get some great bucks. And yeah, throw it toward a 2022 if they've got them on the lot. But some beautiful 2021s. Again, the one we were just looking at, $7,000 cheaper than it was 2 months ago.
Yes, Janice is going to send us her GPS to her fire. And Timmins RV was fantastic and very accommodating. Even the kids got hats. So
good stuff.
Yeah, awesome, right?
So that's it. Yeah, one of our great sponsors. Love them. They've been with us since January, and one of our prime sponsors here for KINZ and KLOMP Live. Robin says, no, we bought a 2010, paid $8,000 for it. So pretty good price there.
Yes.
An RV.
So we love them over there. All right, Kinsman. So tonight we're dedicating the show to the Surge 8 and 8, and a couple reasons. One, on Saturday is going to be our longest stream ever. We're going to be live on this show for 8 hours. Are you ready? Between noon and 8 p.m.
I am ready to do this. I'm a seasoned broadcaster. In my days, I have done radiothons. I have done TV telethons. I am primed and ready to go for this. 8 hours. I won't even break a sweat at 8 hours.
I think there's going to be some sweat breaking. And then at 8 p.m., so that's noon to 8 p.m., we're going to be on the stream. Then at 8 p.m., live in person at the Surge, 8 people are going to have a chance to win $8,000. But what you and I did is you and I have put together a video sort of explaining
what we're going to be doing.
Yeah, how people are going to win this money. So do you want to watch the video first and then come back?
Let's watch the video, and then we'll explain the challenges on how people can win, $1,000 an hour. So let's get to it.
I'm on the staircase to the Surge, baby, and this Saturday, August the 14th, is the 8 and 8. Right, look at you, Kinsman, always in a rush to go get a drink at the bar. It's the 8 and 8 challenge. All right, Kinsman, it's about after 12, and we're at our usual meeting spot having a beer. Right. So it's the 8 and 8, and we thought we would show folks how they have an opportunity to win $1,000. So every hour between noon and 8, that's 8 hours, Kinsman.
That's 8.
8 hours.
You think I'm stumbling that much to not be able to count to 8? Now you're wondering what types of challenges? Well, I'm glad you're asking, because we're going to go through them now.
So you can be selected to complete the pool challenge. You get 2 shots to sink 3 balls.
You think I can do it?
Pool cam, pool cam. Awful, Kinsman.
Oh, what else with him?
You got 60 seconds to score 3 goals against Kinsman at foosball.
I'm going to be tough. I've got a great mitt.
No, he sucks. He definitely sucks. Are you allowed to spin? And how about this one? Hitting 3 numbers on the dartboard. $1,000. Easy, right, Kinsman?
Well, let's see.
All right, Kinsman, let's try it. Hit a 20, a 1, and a 16. Oh. Embarrassing. All Kinsman has to do is hit this target from the entrance of the Surge. Go ahead and putt away, Kinsman. Very hard, very hard. Go, 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 go. What a fail. Right behind me is the golf simulator, baby.
That's right. Golf Timmins is here. Matt Vachon's going to be setting up this challenge for you. We're going to pick a hole. If you can birdie the hole, you will win $1,000.
Is birdie good or bad?
Birdie's good.
Birdie's good.
Eagle's better, but you're looking for the bird.
And we're back at the bar again, Kinsman, a place we normally are, right?
That's right. We're going to sit down and have a few cool ones of the KINZ and KLOMP Live 705 Blonde Ale beers from Full Beer.
So, before we do that, at 8 p.m., for everyone that's here in person at the Surge, we're going to randomly draw 8 people. Everyone's going to get 1 shot at the golf simulator.
That's right.
The closest to the hole, get this, Kinsman. We're going to pick the person who's the closest to the hole, and they're going to get 1 shot for $8,000 if they can nail a hole-in-one.
$8,000 hole-in-one challenge coming up this Saturday night, a part of the 8 and 8 here at the Surge.
And by the way,
You still haven't paid for the round.
Do you ever bring your wallet, Klomp?
You're the rich one, Kinsman.
There we go, Kinsman.
There you go.
I
Going to take us off mute there, but those are the challenges for the 8 and 8. It's going to be a great night at the Surge on Saturday afternoon. It's a day/night affair, and again, the way the challenges work, we're going to call someone every hour when we're live from 12 to 8. So you can be live at the Surge and hear your name, and you can be watching the stream and hear your name. And what happens when they hear their name, Jamie?
Yes. So first of all, yes, I want to backtrack a bit, and I'm going to put us in our right place. It's a long day of drinking. So the Surge, of course, you're welcome to come to the Surge at any time. But between noon and 8, you can watch the stream. And every hour, we're going to pick one person, random draw, to come into the Surge within that hour to come and complete the challenges. Now, are the challenges difficult? Yeah, they're a little challenging. They're not.
But they are plausible. They are plausible. The pool shot, you saw me. If you sink 1 or 2 off the break, you know, it can be pretty plausible to get all 3 down in 2 shots.
So, for example, right at noon, we're going to announce the first person. So if you've commented on the stream, we're going to be like, Mark Kinsman, your name's been drawn. You have an hour to get down to the Surge. When you get down to the Surge, we're going to draw one of the challenges out of the hats. So, and if you complete the challenge, you get $1,000. And we're going to do that 8 times because we're on air for 8 hours. So let's go over the challenges again, Kinsman. The pool challenge, right?
That's right. And that is where we place 3 balls on the table. You get 1 or 2 shots. If you can sink all 3 in 2 shots, you win $1,000.
That's right. And then we have you could get selected to do the dart challenge where we're going to have 3 numbers and you got to hit those 3 numbers on the dartboard. And it's from the dart, I guess, league regulation line. That's our
regulation league line. And so it could be, let's say 20, 10, 15. You got to hit them in that order. And of course, you need to win. So if you hit, let's say, double 20 or triple 20, but you're looking for the 20, it would X-nay that number. So that's where the challenge comes in. If there's a sharpshooter out there, again, we don't know who the sharpshooter is going to be because they're going to be randomly picked. So hopefully the person that comes down is, a great darts thrower, a great pool player, or a great sharpshooter when it comes to the golf simulator. For a chance to win some, you could essentially win $16,000 when you come down to the Surge on Saturday.
And you don't necessarily have to be great. Sometimes it's just luck, definitely with the pool shot. Then we have the long putt. I've seen people make this in hockey. It's going to be a putt, and all you got to do is hit the target from the entrance to the back wall. This one's the most doable one, I think, because
this one... I came close, obviously in the video, didn't come close to the hole, but the second time almost got it. It's a tricky putt. And again, it's from the entire length of the Surge. The minute you walk in, the entrance, there's a little, the social distancing little circle there. So that's where we're going to start you from. And of course, you got to putt to the other end of the Surge. And again, if you can hit the target at the end, we'll award someone $1,000 out of Klomp's bank account. Klomp's going to have he's going to have the roll of hundreds for when people win this loot.
Yes, Well, I'll definitely have to pull out the wallet and someone does that. Savannah says some of those sporty skills I do not possess, but once again, it could be very much luck. Okay,
fluky. You don't have to sniff an ounce of sport or any of the challenges, and you could, for the snooker challenge there, the pool challenge, you get a good break. You sink 1 or 2 off the break, you sink the next one on the next shot. There's an easy $1,000 bill right there.
The foosball one, I think I changed my mind. This one will be the easiest to win. So you're going to have 60 seconds to score 3 goals against Mark. Mark is no good at foosball. Okay. I think you
No.
could score 9 in 60 seconds on him.
It's tough to be the goaltender in foosball. So again, this one, yes, whoever gets picked for this challenge, I'm going to be playing net, or the other side. You're going to be playing me. And again, 60 seconds. We'll start the timer. If you can score 3 goals in that 60 seconds, again, we will hand you $1,000 right there at the Surge. We're gonna have to have the Brinks truck or something.
We're gonna have to have
the front. We've got the potential here. This is what's gonna happen. $16,000 could be leaving the Surge on Saturday night.
Yes, sir. And then finally, with the golf simulators there, it's like golf, but on a big screen. And we're going to select one of the holes, and you need to get a birdie. So most people knows what that means, but that's 1 under par. So if it's par 4, you need to get a 3. If it's par 5, you need to get a 4, and so on and so on.
That's right. If it's a par 3, you need a 2. Or if you eagle it, anything better than the birdie, you would get the loot. But again, I know the golf simulator. Someone asked me today with the simulator, when we do the golf challenges, will it be set up? Normally, it's set up to when you hit the green, it'll give you an automatic 2-putt. We're going to take that feature off. So you're going to actually have to physically shoot and then do the putting part of the Golf Tim and Simulator to finish the hole. So if you're putting for the bird, you're going to have to sink that putt.
That's right. So Amanda says, pick me. So once again, it's very simple. If you're watching the stream starting at noon on Saturday, on top of every hour, we're going to name one person who's commented on the stream to come down to Surge within the hour. So if you get picked at 12 o'clock, you got to be there by 1 p.m. And we're going to randomly draw one of the challenges for you to complete. And if you complete it, you're going to get $1,000.
You're going to win. You're going to win some cash. Again, I think we're going to have to bring a billfold of money. Go speak to our bankers over at the National Bank and say we need a few bills just in case we get some sharpshooters down there for these challenges. Because again, you never know who the challenge is going to be. You've seen it on TV. There was the lady that I think just recently she was at before COVID. Anyway, she had the shot. She had to shoot a puck from the other end of the rink into the little slot, ends up getting it for $1 million. Again, has no hockey skill, but ended up getting $1 million from a shot.
That's right.
We're going to give someone that chance. So again, all you have to do is show up. Again, you don't have to be there all 8 hours. If you're watching the stream from home before you're coming to the Surge, you have a chance to listen to your name. And then, of course, when you're at the Surge, pick a table. You can be a part of our stream, hear us do the show, hear your name. And if you're at the Surge, you got a better chance of hearing your name, and you don't have to drive too far, because keep in mind, that's one of the challenges. When you do hear your name, you're only going to have an allotted amount of time, a certain amount of time to get down to complete that challenge. And then if let's say Johnny Smith gets picked, Johnny Smith misses his window, we move on to the next challenge. Johnny missed his chance at the 1,000.
That's right. Yes, because we want to do 1 an hour for 8 hours. So now it's 8 p.m. The stream is over.
Yeah.
Now we're live. This is our first variety show live at the Surge. So every person who is at the Surge at 8 p.m. live in person, we're going to enter all these names into a draw. We're going to randomly select 8 people to have a chance to win $8,000. So this is in person at 8 p.m. once the stream is over.
That is going to be that is going to be pretty. That's going to be a competition in itself. Getting the 8 to do the closest 2, obviously, to find out who's closest to get the next shot at that potential $8,000. As Matt Vachon says, the Golf Tim and Simulator hasn't seen a hole-in-one in a while, but Saturday could be the day. We're going to fire a few darts at those greens, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So how this works is that 8 people are going to take a shot on the golf simulator at the same hole. The closest person to the hole is then going to get 1 shot. And if they sink that 1 shot, a hole in one, they're going to walk away with $8,000. And
again, it comes out of KLOMP's bank account, so it's gonna be a lot of fun when we do have to pay out these amounts. But we are going to have a lot of fun doing it. And again, the way the golf Timmins simulator is set up, when we do set up the 8, Matt has a feature on it where all 8 are going to have their own little color. And no matter where they shoot, you'll be able to, it'll have the distance from the pin. So you'll be able to follow along. We just might be going live from the Surge when this challenge is on. So everybody from home will be able to watch the competition as we're seeing it. If you can't make it down, but hopefully you do and can watch it live and, cheer on someone who's going to win some loot.
Okay, but then that's not it, because then we have live music with Kyle Cote and Dax. And if you haven't seen them, they performed with us at Full Beard. They're awesome. They play the music everyone loves. Kinsman, they play tons of awesome covers. They're going to rock the place down, and we're going to have some DJ music. Our beer is available to be sold at the Surge. So
yeah, pretty darn cool seeing that. You know what? This is out of all the milestones that we've had in just our little amount of time. We've only been around for 8 months. We do have a beer can, obviously, with Full Beard Brewing, the KINZ and KLOMP Live 705 Blonde Ale beers, and it is exciting to see people sending in pictures from drinking this beer across the country. We've got a few from BC. Having it shipped. Again, you can have it shipped anywhere in the country, but it's great to see, people enjoying our beer, which comes obviously from, Timmins, Ontario. It's nice to see, local businesses partnering together. We partnered with the Surge, and the Surge has now picked up our beers, which are now helping out Full Beard. So three local businesses all into the partnering group together, which is, you can't get more local than that.
Yes. And finally, I agree, Kinsman. Finally, the admission's free. So if you're coming to the Surge in person, the admission's free. There's no charge. You get to be part of the contest, or you get to watch the contest. That's going to be fun. We're going to have live music, DJ music. And this is our first variety show, which is going to be every month. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you haven't been to the Surge, it's a tremendous place. It's lots of space. It's clean, new looking, lots of drinks on tap. They have appetizers, like dirt cheap, and it's a lot of fun. So we're looking forward to having folks out there on Saturday. So we'll be there all day. But definitely, if you can't make it there early, try and be there by 8 p.m. and get out and have a lot of fun. So, and
at least watch the closest 2 and the eventual hole-in-one challenge. That right there is worth the price of admission, which is nothing. You just show up to the Surge. At that time, you'll be able to watch someone walking away. It could be that person walking in. At that last moment, their name gets picked. To shoot for $8,000. It could happen. And you were talking about the cleanliness of that bar. I was talking to Kim and her staff the other day. And she says Derek Sagan, who was in there for his comedy acts, 2 shows this past weekend, said it was the cleanest bar that he's ever done stand-up in that he can remember. And again, Kim, prides herself on the cleanliness of that bar. And you want clean in COVID times. This is the place to sit and watch a game. I don't know what games are on. Maybe some Blue Jay action. They've got the big screens on. This is why they call it the sports lounge and the place to be. The Surge is the place to drop a few pints, and hopefully you'll have a few KINZ and KLOMP Live 705s with us on Saturday.
Right, I got some comments coming up there while you're talking away. So Benji from Full Beard, BC, Alberta, sending some to Vermont this week.
Awesome.
So that's the expansion. Kinsman, I didn't get my donut Persian from Jamie's trip to Thunder Bay. You never gave Lisa one of them. You ate all the Persian?
I don't think the Persians didn't make it past my boys and I. No, sorry, Lisa. Yes, I will buy Lisa a drink on Saturday nights. Lori says her boss mentioned to me today about buying some KINZ and KLOMP Live beer. Yes. So there you go. Your boss is one of the coolest in town. Of course, Rob and Jerry, we love them over at Pick Up the Crop. In fact, they're sponsoring Thursday's show, so they're back on the KINZ and KLOMP Live lineup. Great to see.
So that's the 8 and 8, and then where we're going to be, of course, talking about it a little bit more moving forward. But we wanted to tell folks how it was going to happen. It's sort of a one-of-a-kind event for Timmins in our area. So we think you're going to have a lot of fun. Persians are a myth. My son works in Thunder Bay, and I never got any either.
That's how good. That's how good they are. You know what? I'm going to say this now because before I had them, I said, "What does it taste like? Is it like one of the Dutchies or like an apple fritter type deal from another donut chain?" And everybody said no. And I tried it, and honest to God, the pink filling, it was like a strawberry picture an apple fritter filled with strawberry inside, and that's basically what that Persian was.
Well, I don't need to picture it because
you know them.
Yeah. Yeah, you're now you Lisa and Lori beers. You better make sure you have that wallet stacked up with all
right. I'm gonna have to make sure there's room on the good old MasterCard before heading down there.
Yeah, that's right.
You
live your life off credit there, Kinsman. But okay, so a couple other things. Well, a few other things we want to talk about. Did you know this? I bet you didn't. The splash pad in South Porcupine opens tomorrow.
I did know that, and you and I will be down there at some point to showcase some of the new features. There's 22, I want to say 22, 26 features, 20 plus features there, and one of them is the big bucket of water. I don't know if you've been to Hearst. Their water park and their splash pad has a similar feature. So I'm kind of interested to see the little ones enjoy the new splash pad, which blows the other one out of the water.
It does, and I'm gonna test. They say these newer iPhones are water resistant. Not water.
You're gonna put that to the test. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna test it out. Unless you want to test your new phone in the water.
We just might. I know they are good. I was reading the same thing you did. You drop yours, let's say, in a sub pump, which I've done before. Toilets. Instead of using the rice, apparently the iPhones are good for, I think, 6 meters of water. So there you go. Oh, 22 features from Joanne. So there we go. Joanne has been keeping us up to speed on the construction. She's been whistling at the gentleman there, putting up the splash pad.
Chad, our electronics expert, says, don't do that.
No. Yeah, if your phone breaks, just bring it to Chad over at Elite Geeks.
So we may be going from the water park to Elite Geeks to get the phone fixed for water damage. And so you and I will make our way down there tomorrow. Now let me ask you a question.
What?
This Rock on the River grant, I heard a rumor that they had to spend the money this year. This can't go towards a concert in 2022.
Can't do that. No. Now, it was exciting news. Now, when the story broke, it said Rock on the River was given a provincial grant for $250,000 for, the COVID fund and, to help, festivals get their, feet back on the ground. So $250,000, amazing, right? You're thinking, who are they going to get for a headliner for this? You're thinking already, if anybody who's ever planned an event, you're thinking 2022, but apparently this money has an expiry date on it. And they have to have the concert, I think, by the end of this year, which, makes absolutely no sense. You can tell the people that are, dishing out the money from Ottawa have never planned a concert. Like, there's no way you can get headliners in time. You're going to have to book the hotels, riders, the bands, stage, staff. You need more time than, let's say, if you wanted to get it done by fall, by 8 weeks. All right, there is no way in bloody hell that you can get a concert, in 8 weeks. You probably could, but I'm saying that they might have to bring it indoors. But you know what? If you want to do it right, those grants should they should take off the expiry dates and say, you know what? Here's your money. Put this toward your 2022 because it's the 5th year for Rock on the River. Like, don't just hand it to them and say, okay, you have to use it by a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
I think it's totally ludicrous the way that they had an expiry date.
Janice is right. Why did they give them the money then this year?
Right?
That's crazy.
Makes no sense. Anybody, like, you can't book. I don't know who's booking concert venues, but you try booking a concert venue and get some top acts like Rock on the River has done in the past. The past 4 seasons. And you tell me how far you get in a couple of weeks.
Serious question from Amanda. She wants to know if you're going to be in your swim shorts tomorrow. And so do I, because if you're wearing your Speedo again, This may be a solo Kinsman video.
Not wearing my Speedo. I will be wearing my shorts.
Shorts.
And will it be a white KINZ and KLOMP shirt? Probably not. That's probably too revealing. Probably be one of the darker ones. Might be this shirt here or one of the red ones. We'll use it.
You have a white shirt? I don't even have a white shirt. You get all the perks, Kinsman. You know what? You know what happened to me today? I walk in the subway and I had the shirt on because you and I were out doing some video stuff today.
Yeah.
And I walk in the subway and someone says, "Are you Mark or the other guy?" I go, "Yeah."
That's
my
it.
son goes, "That's my dad. He's just the other guy."
Yeah, gotta give both of us the same amount of love. Just because my font's just a tad. I got my font just a tad bigger than yours. I don't know if you've ever measured the font, but my font size just a tad bigger. I don't know if you know that,
Kinsman. I know you snuck that in behind my back, but I thought that was funny. My son's like, yeah, that's my dad. He's the other guy.
There's Savannah Joy in tears from Bright Mind Sensory.
Look, Kinsman, I told the joke people laughed at. I can't believe it. So our friends at Larone, we mentioned this a lot, but like a couple things going on. One, Catch the Ace is what the deadline's tomorrow.
Well, no, the deadline for every week, it's a weekly draw, is Wednesdays at 1:15. So you need to buy your tickets for tomorrow's draw, which right now the draw is at just over the 2,700 mark, so closing in on $3,000. And again, you can buy your tickets at larondeacetimmons.ca and get yourself the biggest bang for your dollar right now. You know, let's do Lisa Bertrand, a solid favor right now. Let's do the $50 for the 50 tickets. larondeacetimmons.ca. Let's raise the jackpot because $3 grand. It's been running for 10 weeks. It just means, people need to start showing this 50-50 some love. As we eventually want that Francophone Center. They've got a lot of money already, but with the price of construction materials, the money that's on that sign, they're going to probably need double to get to where they're at on that sign right now.
That's right. Or they'll have to hire you as their contractor, and
and cut court. Yeah, you don't want to see me doing.
No. And they're also having a barbecue on August the 17th. It's a fundraiser. They're going to have some live music, and it's going to be at their current address on Kent, right, Ken? You always tell me everything's near you, but
everything is near me. It's right around, it's actually four minutes from my place. Well, I'm at the boys' place right now, but my place is 4 minutes from there. Yeah, Kent Street. Is it? I want to say, is it St. Charles? The St. Charles School. That's where they're residing.
Please, no Speedos. So they don't want anyone. At least
no Speedos. I'd probably be arrested. God, right. No, the Speedos and no live if that's the case. LOL. That's right. Janice, you want to see a live? She would pay to see that live, right?
I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
She'll be inviting us to the camper anyway. If that's
I think you and I should be fully dressed on all occasions, no matter what we're doing. All right. So we were talking with our friends at Imagine Cinema 6. We're actually going to go in there and shoot a new trailer sometime next week.
Yes.
But, I used to go see movies on Tuesdays, and so you stuck me with this gig on this night, Kinsman. But that's the big night. It's the cheap night, and I love it. Have you been in there since they reopened? Because
I haven't been in there since they reopened, but I need to get in there. And I'm thinking, you know what? Since we do our shows on Tuesdays, maybe Gina, Colin out there watching, maybe we could set it up that we could do our show on a Tuesday night live from the cinema. Have a Imagine Cinema 6 night.
Isn't that called bootlegging a movie?
Well, we wouldn't be able to show the movie on the show, but we could do a preempted show. We could start at 5, end at 6, and everybody goes and watches the movie afterwards. Something fun that we could plan. But I want to get in there because all the seats are the recliners, the luxury recliners. If you've been to Janice's new RV, those seats in her living room of that RV are now in Imagine Cinema 6. Every single theater. And I just wanted to say they had a vaccination clinic there today, Gina, and the staff, where the first 50 people to get vaccinated for COVID got 2-for-1 passes for future movies, which expire at the end of December. So nice little perk there to get the gem.
We love them over there. So now I'm in trouble by Joanne. She actually asked what time we're going to the splash pad tomorrow, and we're the afternoon, right?
I'd say, you know what? Let's we can aim for about lunchtime, in and around lunch, Joanne. Because I know why she's asking this. Because remember last time we were down at Bait Me and Tackle and Variety in Porcupine, she asked us to tell her when we would be there. We never did, so she's gonna come and smack us for that incident, and then smack us when she sees us.
My little guy, he's up all night with these games. I wanted to bring him, but who knows? If we wait for him, it may not be to 8 p.m. But I would say we would go there around 1 o'clock, right?
Yeah, 1 o'clock's good. My little guys are still in daycare at that time, so if we left it till afterwards, we could do an afternoon run. But then again,
all right,
we'll wait and find out. But tomorrow, yes, the Sopo Splash Pad is going to be the one of the spectacles. Seeing everybody talking about it, saying, when does this open? When does it open? Well, it's opening tomorrow. But again, keep in mind, they still want you to focus in on the social distancing. If everybody's all clouded and crowded together, you still gotta obey those types of rules.
All right, so I got some big news. We went and mini putted today.
Yeah.
Who won, Kinsman? Who won?
You did. Well, and I'm going to say this. If you saw our video earlier today, normally at the end of the round on the 18th hole, Don is usually standing there watching to make sure everybody gets the hole in one. And if they get it, he rings a big bell. But he goes, hey, I just got to go blow some leaves off one of the holes down at the far end of the course. So he's off there with his, the leaf blower. And I was doing something. I was picking up the scorecard. Here's another round of me holding onto the scorecard. Yes, right? So I'm distracted putting our hole on the 17th, and then I hear, oh, look, the ball's gone. I didn't know if you walked up the stairs, threw it into the hole yourself. I asked Don to look at his security camera. There's a camera pointed right at that green. I said, you need to find the footage.
You have every excuse when you lose. You're running out of them, my friend.
It was a good game. We are spirited golfers. And you did beat me even with that hole in one. You beat me by 2. It was a pretty darn good battle. And again, our scores from the last qualifying round. Anybody who shot a 49 or a 54 at the mini putt and batting cages is now going to join us August 21st from 11 to 4 to play their tournament round. Again, you don't have to show up all at the same time. I've had a million questions about that. You show up during that day. Don will say, okay, little Lucy, you're into the tournament of fun. Now, let's say Lucy's family, didn't qualify. They can still come in and play and pay for their round while Lucy plays her tournament round. So Lucy gets in for free. The family would have to pay to play their round. But then again, Lucy drops her score off at the end, has a chance to win some prizes.
We're going to release all the information on that, but it's going to be fun. Free prizes, tons of food, live music, and that's on August the 21st. And you just got to go in and try and tie our scores. Easy to tie Kinsman's. More seasoned mini putter will probably tie.
Well, this time around, though, because we were playing so, heated head-to-head, I didn't want to lose to you again, which I did. Our scores are better than the 49 and the 54.
Yes, we had a better round. All right, our friend Celeste Levy. By the way, she said, she wanted us to host her wedding. I don't know if that was a real offer, but we're still waiting to hear about that, unless she's been married already. But what's going on? She number 1 on the charts there, Kenzie?
Yeah, you know what? She obviously residing in Ottawa Radio. She's number 1 in the city of Ottawa right now with the song "It Shall Pass." And I gave her a thumbs up earlier today. We were chatting, and I said, wow, it's great to see your music is resonating right across the country, and it's nice to see, Ottawa Radio. I think it's CFRH in Ottawa, 88.1 and 106.7 are currently playing her song, and it's number 1 on that countdown this weekend. So, again, Celeste always said it from day one that she was, a rocket on the launch pad, ready to take off. Well, she's now taken off, and now she's met, Mark, and she and Mark make beautiful music together, and it's going to be great. Always turn in some great new leaves. And again, being number 1 in anything is great, especially being number one on a countdown in a major market like Ottawa.
Yeah, and being number one in mini putt. Okay. Hello, Amber. Thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate that.
Hi, Amber. Always tuning in.
Appreciate that. What else do I got on the go? Oh, yes, of course. Do you think I'll never forget this because the banner's behind me all the time. So we have our friends over there at Bell. So we were there today. A lot of ballots. So all I really have to do is go into the local Bell store and fill out a ballot. That's it. By the end of the month, there's a ton of ballots in there already, and randomly draw one name at the end of the month. We're going to wash your car, RV, truck, whatever it is. Kinsman, and we've already agreed Kinsman's going to do the washing, and I'm supervising with the checklist. Right?
I thought you said I was going to do the vacuuming, so now you're putting me on washing and vacuuming. Klomp, if you can picture this, will be in the lawn chair at the end of whoever wins driveway while I'm doing all the work there.
Holding the camera, doing the live.
That's right. Can we bring coolers of our KINZ and KLOMP, to have refreshments at the end of this driveway? That's probably not legal.
Yeah, you can be my designated driver home, Kinsman. But yes, that's all you have to do. And of course, the big thing, obviously, is $300 in-store credit at the Bell store. You can use it for whatever you want. You can put it towards purchase of a new phone, a case. I want one of those wireless chargers that go in the car. Anything in there.
That's right. And again, talking to Chantel and Joel when we were in there the last video, when she said, you're 300, let's say your bill, because I just picked up the new iPhone 12 Pro, which I'm now a Bell customer, as is, Mr. Klomp. He's got the same phone. We were chatting about the bill. She says, if you got that $300, if you put it toward your bill, it would shave my monthly payment by about $15, $20 a month. Mm-hmm. So there we go.
Yep, that's right there, Kinsman. So all you got to do is go in and fill out a ballot. Pretty simple that one.
And again, no purchase necessary. You can just walk in and say, Chantel, here's a coffee. Joel, here's a coffee. You buy them a coffee, a nice little treat. Go and say hi. Maybe say, hey, I need a phone charger. Yeah, but you don't have to buy anything. Just say hello and put on a little friendly smile, and then sneak over to the the drum, and fill out one ballot. And then when Joel and Chantel aren't looking, you fill out another ballot and few more ballots, and then you drop them in there, and then you can take off. You can better your chances. Saw this other couple in there today while we were doing the video. I think she put in 1 or 2, maybe 3 ballots when we weren't looking.
Oh, right. Whatever.
They're like, okay, they're occupied with the Facebook Live right now.
And
this is why not? You have a chance to win $300.
It's a locally owned Bell store, so it's the one on Park Road Square across Hollinger Park.
That's it.
And they're awesome in there. And the one thing I want to say about them, like every customer that goes in there, they're like taking their time. They're walking them through set up of phones and new accessories. They're really great in there. So
they bend over backwards for their customers, because when you're local, they treat you as they would be treated, because some of the corporate stores, when you're calling them, they don't care. You're calling a call center in Montreal, Vancouver, Toronto. They don't care what happens to you up in Timmins. So this is where, Chantel and Joel will take the time, talk you through, make sure if something's not right, you give them a phone call, message them on Facebook. They actually message back. They scour that page quite frequently. So you're always going to be in the queue with them.
I'll bring my 3 girls, 4 chances. There you go. Yeah, exactly. And then we can help clean their big truck.
The big truck, she says. Yes.
Yeah, that's right. All right. So before you leave, because I think we got to the end of it. Are you coming to help me clean up my house tonight, or what?
I don't know. Should I bring my boys? I got to put my boys to bed in about 15 minutes. They love show night. When it's Papa and show night, they usually get to stay up a little bit later. Jammies are normally on by this time, but we got to do the whole bedtime routine.
Are you a strict dad?
Well, I try to be, but you know what? A little bit more lenient.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I probably bribed them with some type of treat upstairs. I said, okay, Papa's got to do the show. I said, you guys stay content. hopefully nothing blows up, nothing blew up. So the boys are getting good.
All right.
I'll go up there. The couch cushion's going to be upside down. Dog food splashed all over the kitchen. It's going to be hopefully not one of those nights, but they are getting more mature as they age. 5 and 3, they're getting into the more independent stages now.
Lori has her PJs on. She's having a KINZ and KLOMP beer. That actually sounds good. A nice cold drink
Nice
after
cold
the
beer,
session.
yes.
Yeah, that's right. And ice cream. Always loved ice cream. My family was in the dairy farming business. We had ice cream around all the time. So I then take it, Kinsman, you're not coming to help clean my house or what?
Probably won't be coming to clean the house. No.
You never do nothing for me.